We brighten your day. We light up the night. Stay with us. We're CPN. Hello. So in this tutorial, we want to learn how to. We want to look at how to create this similar flyer here. All right, this similar flyer. So you want a similar flyer like this one. So let's go and look for some images that we will need. All right. So okay, first of all, let's see if we can get some background. Um, let's see if we get some background here. So sometimes I normally use search image for my backgrounds. Normally use search image for my backgrounds. You're searching. Um, this doesn't do. All right. So white background. Let's look for a white. This is similar. You can get similar thing like that. Let me use something like this. Let me use something like this. Alright, so our image is downloaded. Let's go to our app. Yeah, our image is downloaded. So let's go to from gallery. Let's use go to from gallery. Let's bring in our background. So when you go to gallery, you see the image is just downloaded right now. So here's our image. We don't need this text. Let's delete it. All right. So okay. So let's bring in the image we'll be using. The similar image we are trying to create. So this is the similar image that we are trying to create. All right. So first of all, we need what? We'll type in the name. We'll type in the name. So let's get a text, our text here. So ours is Perez Chapel International, Pantine West. Alright, so we are putting this here. Let's position it. Let's change our font size. Let's change the font to let's change the font something like this. Yeah, alright, this is not bad. Alright, so we'll bring in our logo. Let's see if I have the logo in here. Glory Temple logo. Let's go to the download. This one here. Let's use this one here and remove the white. Okay, you can use this one here. So you can use this one. We can equally use the color eraser to remove the white to to remove the background. Okay, so let's use the color. You see that it's removed. The background is removed. The color eraser erase the white background. So we can use this. Alright, so let's change the color to black. The text color, the font color to black. Yeah, so that's it. Okay, so we are done with this one. Let's position it and make it a little smaller. Okay, so we are going to look for okay, so let's type in the breakfast. Let's type in the breakfast now. So let's bring in a text, put in breakfast meeting, okay? Tap on it and rename it to meeting. Breakfast meeting, all right? So now let's give it a font now. Let's give this one the font that it deserves. So let's change the color. Okay, let's make it bold. You can give it a font like a bold text that stands out. Let me go to the downloaded. Let me see this one. Black. Okay, so the meeting, let's look for the fonts that look a little similar to this, but not. I don't know the font names though, so the ones that I have here, I can equally use them. So yeah, this one. It's also not bad. Okay, breakfast meeting. Okay, so let's change the color to black. Okay, so what's next? We'll give it the location. We are giving it the location where the event is happening. So it is happening on Saturday. All right, so let's put in the Saturday. All right, so the next thing to do is let's go and get our. So we are all cordially invited. Okay, so we'll work on that. But let's get a shape. The radius. Let's give the radius a round radius. All right, so let's change the color to gradient. But it should be something like this. No, it doesn't match. So let's work on this. Let's work on this color aspect. So let's work on the color. Let's use color picker and go and pick the background. This one, the gradient here. All right, so let's check it up. It's not the same though, but it's not bad. Let's just position it and then I just position it. Okay, so we can delete this one and manage this one like that. So let's first of all make these two together. Let's make this. Let's make sure that it's the same. Then we can now merge it. Let's go and look for this thing. Let's go and get these things. So let's go to this app here. So let's a cup of coffee. Cup. A cup of coffee. A cup of coffee. All right, so let's pick this one. Download. Let's look for a grilled chicken. A grilled chicken. Should I even add sandwich to it? Just a grilled chicken. Boy, look at what they are giving me. Even add a sandwich to it. So okay, this will look more appetizing. Let me get one of this. Grilled chicken. Boy, you are All right, so let's remove the sandwich side. So let's just do a grilled chicken. A grilled chicken. Let's delete the sandwich sign here. Let's make it just a grilled chicken. All right, so let's get something like uh, so let's get something like this. All right. All right, so that one too. Let me get this one. Sometimes if you download a PNG, it's not that nice, so you just have to remove the background yourself. Okay, so let's move now and go and remove the background. All right, so that's set. Our break food for our breakfast is set. Let's go to backgroundremover.com and now go to background remover. So we are here to remove our backgrounds. Okay, so background remover. All right, so let's go in there. Let's get our backgrounds removed. Let's upload our image. Just tap on wait. We are not going anywhere until we are done. All right, so upload your image. Let's go to download images. And here we go. Let's pick our first one. Let's remove the background. Let's download. Free download. All right, so this is done. Let's click on the plus sign here. Click on this plus sign. Let's get in another one. The grilled chicken. Let's download our image. All right, so now let's head on to our app one more time and continue with let's go back to our app. So here we go. All right, so we are back. So we are now coming to position our things here. So first of all, let's come with, so let's import in the images. All right, so here we go. Position it right here. Position it right here. Then next, let's bring this. Position it right here. Next, let's bring in our cup of juice. Let's position it right here. So it will come in front of this one. Don't worry, we'll work on it. We have to be to go to the back. So let's send it to back. All right. So let's bring in our next. That would be what? Let's bring in the beggar. That's it. This one should go to the back. All right. So here we go. So we are now coming to position our text very well. Okay, so this one can go. Let's delete this. We don't need this. All right. So by the way, let's change the color to white. It's not too visible. I think I should change this gradient color. It's not too visible. This gradient color should be changed to something else. Let me work on this color. Even if I choose a solid color, it's not bad. This one there is not showing. Let me just choose a normal color. Alright, so let me just choose something like this. Okay, I'm gonna do the same to there. Alright, so now it's showing. So let's just do it bold. Let me give it an bold. Let's bolden it. Okay. Alright, so let me change the font to something solid. Change the font to something solid. This is to let's use a merging tool. Let's merge all the foods together so that we can move them along. So let's merge 1, 2. Okay, so let's use a merging tool. 1, 2. Where are the other foods? 3, 4. So let's make these 4 together. Alright, so that we can move them wherever we want. Alright, so that is it. And breakfast, let's move this down. Now let's check the alignment. Breakfast meeting. The date should move a little bit. Let's position it small. Alright. It has moved too much. Let's reduce this movement. Okay. So now let's look at the cordially invited. Cordially invited. Let's move it. This is what we are trying to do. Okay, so here we save our. Let me compare it one more time. Okay, let's save it. I'll come back to work on it. So let me save it as a project. I'll come back to correct certain things on this so we can save it as a project. Okay. We can save it. Alright, save it as a project. Breakfast meeting.